There's 40 of you here waiting. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties as usual. Do me a favor in the playback of this video, if you are watching this video and it is not live, will you please comment on the video? Jason, change the curtain, please. Thank you. So as you all know, we are here for our Dollar General penny list for the week. This week is December 10th, 2019, which of course is a Tuesday. That is tomorrow because I post the Dollar General penny list right here on my YouTube channel every single week, Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do you think we're going to have a slow penny week? If you think so, I think not. I think that you think we're going to have a slow penny week, but we're actually going to have a good penny week. That's at least what I'm predicting. So I do suspect that there are going to be some surprise pennies. Before we get into the penny list, I always have to say, do not ask Dollar General employees for penny items. Just go in, look for the exact items that I'm telling you, showing you. Match up the UPCs. Now you can scan with the Dollar General couponing app to verify the price, which makes it really handy dandy. It's just a regular Dollar General couponing app. Also, do not call the store and ask them if they have penny items. If you call the store and you ask them if they have the very specific items that are on the penny list, the Dollar General employees are going to know exactly what you're asking for. So don't do that. You're basically alerting them. Is Jason watching the video? Jason just messaged me and he said, WTF. Anyway. All right. If he is, he'll think it's funny later. Maybe not now, but later he will. Hi, Jason. All right. So, here's the thing, guys. I've always got the penny list from the same person for a really long time now that I give you every single week on my YouTube channel. I have been trying to find us a source for NCI penny list because they get an additional penny list that the regular Dollar General stores do not get, right? That's been really hard because it's hard to get people who can do it consistently. And I don't accept the penny list from like random people who just message me the list. I might take their information into account, right? But I try to like verify that it's someone who actually gets a penny list and sends it to us every week. Otherwise, anybody can say, hey, I'm a manager from Dollar General. This is the penny list. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So we have two different sources right now. And one of them says there's absolutely nothing on my penny list. The other one says we only have one item on the penny list, and it's La Contessa beans, Pinto beans, that are 19.75 ounce. And this is the UPC. So what I did is I posted this on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. Oops. So you can just go to my website, poweredbycoupons.com, and screenshot that. Obviously, I'm on a computer, so it shows up pretty big. But if you're on your phone, the picture is small enough to where you can screenshot it on your phone. This is what I always do. If especially we have a very small penny list, this can be a really great way to get visuals for yourself. Take the UPC. The UPC of these beans are 76397031002. It's on my website. I put it on the picture for y'all. I'll also post this on Instagram. And put that UPC in the Dollar General couponing app. So where you go to scan a barcode on the Dollar General couponing app, if you click like the barcode to scan one, and obviously we don't have anything to scan, you can put in the UPC, put this number in. Sometimes it'll say like item not found. Just try again. You have to like keep trying. Put it in, and it brings up this picture here. If you put the UPC in, it brings up this picture here, and you can get an exact picture of what they look like. I mean, you can screenshot my picture, but I'm just telling you how I personally do it. So if ever I give you a penny list that doesn't have visuals, because sometimes that happens. Sometimes I just don't have time. It depends on how many items are on the list. If there's 150 items on the list, it's impossible for me sometimes to get visuals of every single one. But anyway, just put the UPC in the app. It brings up what the item is and the picture of the item. And that's a more foolproof way of like getting pictures from Google. Sometimes I do get my pictures from Google of the items that are on the penny list, but they're not always 100% accurate. Also, the ones on the Dollar General website, to be honest, are not always 100% accurate, surprisingly, even when you put the UPC in, but it'll give you a good idea of what you're looking for, right? Honestly, do I think I will go out and run crazy looking for these beans tomorrow? No. However, we do suspect that there are going to be some surprise pennies tomorrow. I suspect that there's going to be surprise penny food items, but you guys know as well as I do that damn green square shoes, those have got to penny soon. For whatever reason, Dollar General is just dragging that out as long as possible. Those have been, I think, 50 cents now for weeks and weeks and weeks, and they have not yet pennied. So they will penny soon. Like, we know that for a fact. And so hopefully it'll be tomorrow and we will get some surprise pennies. The good thing when it comes to surprise penny items is that the Dollar General employees aren't going to know that they're a penny. I know some of them like watch my videos or other people's videos or websites to get the penny information. But when it's surprise pennies like that, and a lot of the times they're at work already, they're not allowed to just be on YouTube or the internet. So they don't have access to see what is a penny or what has surprise pennied. So you may think that you're doomed and you're not ever going to find anything because your Dollar General employees watch us here or on Instagram or whatever. But that's not always the case. I know that a lot of the Dollar General employees in my area watch my videos and I still find shit all the time. So don't let that stop you. Jason changed the curtain. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, compliments? Our green squares are still full price. So here's the thing. There are always items that are excluded, first of all. So I'm guessing that all of your green squares might not be full price. I'm guessing that all the green squares might have already been purchased that were like 50 cents. Somebody may have come in and just purchased all the shoes when they were 50 cents. I actually knew green square was 50 cents on accident. I didn't know it because I know everything. I just happened to scan them and they were 50 cents and I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm keeping this a secret. And then other people posted that they were 50 cents and I was like, shit, man. Because I seen tons of hauls where people were buying tons of green square. I personally would rather buy things that are a penny than I would pay 50 cents for each item, especially when it's an out of season item. And I think that's a lot of the problem. Like, when I was really heavily penny shopping, I would get mad because the people in my area would like buy shit all up when it was 50% off. So when it would go to 70% off or 90% off or even a penny, there wasn't anything available to buy, right? Because they already bought it all at like 50% off. So I do wish people would hold out a little bit more, especially knowing that the things are going to go down eventually, like they're going to go to 90% off. I mean, I would rather buy something at 90% off than not get it at all. My kind of rule of thumb is if something is at least 70% off and it's something that I want, that I really, really want, then I do usually will go ahead and buy it at like 70 or 90% off. Like if it's a rug, you guys know I love, 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 love rugs. I'll go ahead and buy it 90% off. But otherwise, I wait till that shit pennies out because all of those little 50 cents or even 10 cents, if you buy those up all the time and there's like a bunch of items, all that money adds up, right? But a penny, we don't really notice missing a penny. Even if you find 100 items, that's still only $1. So anyway, that's my little rant for the day. Yellow Dot Toys never pennied. Well, no. Okay, I'm glad y'all are bringing this up because they've put out new items that are like Green Dot Home. They have out new, I think even Yellow Dot Toys. Yes, they put out new Yellow Dot Toys. So if you're not familiar with what's new and what's old, You probably think that they never pennied out in your area. That's why I always tell you guys. And I think it's funny because when I start talking about this, people always leave the video. But it's one of the most important parts of penny shopping is getting familiar with what's in your store. I know that sounds so fucking boring, but like if you're going to go buy a loaf of bread and that's all you need, personally, I stop at Dollar General. Just because if I go to Dollar General and buy my little loaf of bread, I can look around and see what's there and kind of get familiar with what they have, right? That way, if something happens like Yellow Dot Toys penny, they put new Yellow Dot toys out the same day, then I kind of have an idea of what's new and what's old just because I've been lurking and looking around at Dollar General, right? That sounds stupid, but it will make such a big difference in your penny shopping. You have no idea. So, I have heard that the employees are replacing the barcode. So look, I have had a couple of instances where, and we talked about this recently, where I thought the Dollar General employees put a sticker over the barcode or they put a dot over the dot color. And every single time that that has happened, and I thought that they were like sneakily doing it, it was done by the Dollar General corporate office, not the Dollar General employees. So if you think that's what's happening, it might not be what's happening at all. And almost always, or at least I would probably even say, dare to say, like always, just go buy the sticker and not the actual tag. $50 for an Echo Dot is really high. I bought 2 for $50. I think it depends on what generation it is, though. I had an employee ask me, how do I find out what's a penny? And I'm like, I'm not going to tell you that. Yeah, play dumb. What I would personally say, right? At some point, you are insulting their intelligence. Okay? Let's just be honest about that. But don't give them your source of information because then you're not going to be able to find anything, you know? Or if you are still able to find things, you're not going to find as much. So what I say, like if I go to a store that I've never been to before and they ask me something like that, I'm just always like, my friend said she bought this stuff at Dollar General last week on sale. I just was hoping it was on sale, and oh my gosh, it's even a way better price. This is only a penny, you know? However, if I go in a store and I buy like 100 penny items one day, and I go in that same store the very next Tuesday and I find 100 more, right? And then I go back and I find 50 more, and they're like, oh, where are you getting your information? I'm not going to be like, huh? Penny shopping? I don't know what you're talking about. But I might be like, oh, well, now that Dollar General gave me the ability to scan on my Dollar General couponing app, I've just been paying attention to what's going in and out of the store. Something like that. I would never tell. I know people who do, and like Dollar General employees find me. They're like, people were penny shopping in my store and told me about you or some dumb shit like that. I definitely wouldn't do that. For sure. Yeah, say you scanned it. For sure. You can say whatever you want, but I don't recommend that you talk to them about penny items. But again, I think you're insulting their intelligence at some point, and I mean, you just have to think about what you're going to say if that ever happens to you. I think if you do that in advance, in that way in the moment, because I'm very much a person like call off guard, I might say the wrong thing. So I do try to think about like what I'm going to say if I'm ever asked a question like that. Or even more importantly, what I'm going to say if I get to the register and they say I can only buy one item. Somebody commented on my video last night. I went to Dollar General. I found 10 items and they told me I could only buy 5 of them. What? Like, where did you even make that shit up? I made a video about a fake Dollar General penny policy. You should watch the video. But like, we know that's not the real policy, right? And so if that happens to you, what you need to do is pull up the Dollar General penny policy. I also showed the real actual penny policy in that video, and gave you the opportunity to screenshot it. Like I blew it up. It's also on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. You should screenshot that on your phone. If that happens to you, just say, like, I know you're supposed to sell me these items for a penny and there's no limit. Because a lot of them, what they're trying to do is like, I mean, if you come into my store and you have 10 penny items and I'm like, no, you can only buy 5, and you're like, okay, whatever, and you buy the 5 and leave the store and I never hear anything else about it, then okay, that was easy. But a lot of them, if you say, no, I know you're supposed to sell me the items and there's no limit, suddenly will change their tune really, really fast. It's like they're trying to see if you actually know what the truth is, or like how much you know, that kind of thing. And I've also had stores do that to me in my area, and they never said another word to me about anything after I like kind of stood up for myself. So I would highly encourage you to stand up for yourself. Penny shoppers never want you to call the Dollar General corporate office, but what you can do is call the nearest Dollar General store and ask them who their district manager is, and get the district manager's name, because that's really important. I'll tell you why in just a second. Also, ask them to have the district manager call you. Most likely they're not going to give you their number, but have them call you. When they do call you, save the district manager's phone number so you have it in your phone. But I will also name drop, like, I know the district manager like this. I do. I'm like, if they're like, oh, we can't sell you penny items, I'll be like, oh, well, Betty says that that her stores know the policy and y'all know you're supposed to sell me penny items. I'll just call Betty. You know, things like that. And a lot of the times they will definitely change their tune really fast. Anyway, I have the district manager's number saved. Good. You should. I do too. I will also show them on my phone that I have the district manager's phone number saved in my phone. I'll call Betty. Pinto Beans. Yeah. Lock some Pinto Beans. It's on the website, poweredbycoupons.com. If you want to just screenshot the phone right now, you can. That's the correct UPC. So, what is NCI? I went into a very long explanation about what NCI or home stores are in my last live video. You can go watch that video. I was reading comments last night. I only read a few, but one of the commenters was like, blah, 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 shut the fuck up. Nobody wants this long explanation. Funny thing is, that was the only person that commented that. But you should know, like, if you're going to be a penny shopper, you should know what an NCI store is specifically, how to find them, and all of that. So go watch that video. I'm not going to go back into it and all of this, but you can go watch that video. I can't find this week's penny item on the Dollar General website. I did. I did on the app. I didn't on the website. I typed in the UPC. We already talked about this earlier in the video, and it come back up. The UPC, to type in your website, get your little pen, write it down. 763-970-31002. By searching on like the website before Tuesday, that's not always an accurate way though, because sometimes they've like already taken it out. So I wouldn't depend on that. But that's where I got my picture, and I got this picture today because I looked and I seen that there was only one item on the list, so I didn't do it earlier. Usually I do it on Friday or Saturday, but I didn't because there was only one item. So I was like, what the hell, we'll just wait till Monday to do that whole big list. And I pulled it up today. Somebody says that on the can of beans it says Spanish law. There's a hair salon down here called La Contessa, and I keep wanting to say that instead of whatever that word is. So, do managers get in trouble for us finding or buying penny items? No, we also talked about that a little bit in the video about NCI or home stores. No, they don't get in trouble. If they did, I wouldn't make these videos. I don't want anybody to lose their job because of me or us. So I would not make these videos. People say that they do. There's rumors that they get in trouble, but it's not actually true. I've never seen any proof of that. And I've been doing this a long time. I've talked to a lot of people, as you can imagine, like even Dollar General store managers and stuff that message me or email me and I talk to them. I mean, no. Please answer John. Well, if I gotta scroll really far to find John, why do they get mad when you ask them to total it before you use coupons? Again, I think that's one of those things where it's kind of, if they get mad, they've probably been working at Dollar General for a long time, because that was a rumor before that they got in trouble for that, or like it messed up the system. I it's just one of those things, man. I don't know. It was a rumor. Like I've heard Dollar General employees tell me that it like messes up the transaction. Because I guess they think that too, because they have to hit total and then they have to clear it out again in order to take your coupons. But you have to push another fucking button. You're a cashier. Suck it up, Buttercup, and push the fucking button. I think on the printed out Dollar General 5 off 25, it still says, I'm pretty sure. I haven't read one, I have to admit, in a long time. But it used to say for the cashier to hit total first and then take your coupons. See if it still says that on there. If they give you any shit about hitting total, read them the coupon. That's what I used to do because I would always get in trouble. My store tells me that I'm the only one that wants them to hit total and then take the coupons. Like everybody else that coupons there wants them to take their coupons first and then hit total. But you'll notice when we, a lot of the times, have glitches or things have to be in a certain order when you check out, almost always the order is scan all the items, hit total, then take your coupons. And I think that's just the way that I got used to doing things. And that's always been the way that I would tell you guys to do your transactions. I just stare at them until they do. I have downloaded Telegram and added you, but I don't receive anything from you. Help. Do you see the group on your Telegram app? When you open the Telegram app and you don't press anything, you just open the app, you should see all of the groups or pages that you're on or a part of. So you should see, I have 3. Krista Coupons, which is where I send out like the penny information. I also have online deals, Amazon and online deals. And then we have the penny shopping group chat, I think is what it's called or something. And then I also have a members only chat that we're starting soon. But you should see those when you open your app. If you don't email me, my email is KristaRamsey, 6 @gmail.com. I'm trying to get to where I can always answer and respond to every single email. Here recently, it's been crazy. I always do respond to them, but sometimes it's really later. But I think it was last month I missed a bunch of emails and I just can't get caught up. But I have a person helping me get caught up on them and like deleting the emails that I have that aren't important. So email me and I'll do my best to answer. If you email me today, you have the best chance of my response because I don't have a lot to do today. I was supposed to go film a video, but I'm waiting on my $750 camera to arrive in the mail today, and I am not leaving my motherfucking house until it's on my front porch. I'm just saying. What if they pull everything the day before? What do you do? It's actually their job to remove these items off the sales floor. So they don't have to leave them on the sales floor so we can buy them for a penny. If they remove them off the sales floor the day before, number one, you've most likely asked them about penny items to know that specific to say that specifically. My guess is you've went in and said, "Where are your penny items?" And they said, "We moved the penny items off the sales floor the day before they penny out." Am I right? If not, I guess maybe you could have stocked the items and like seen if they were in the store or not. But eventually they will miss some items and not pull them off the floor. First of all. Secondly, don't ask them about penny items. You are literally shooting yourself in the foot. If you go in and you say like, "Where are your penny items?" You're, what's the word I'm looking for? Sabotaging yourself. Because they're like, "Oh, this lady gonna come in here and ask us, for penny items. We'll make sure she never finds anything." So don't do that. And don't ask them for penny items. What do some stores have? Why do some stores not have a clearance section anymore? I would say you're probably better off if they don't have a clearance section anymore, because that means they're probably going to leave the items on their normal spot on the shelf, which means that they'll eventually forget where each of those items are and not be able to find them when they penny out. So I would be grateful if your store doesn't have a clearance section. Either be grateful because they don't have a clearance section, or it's because whoever runs that store is like, I've also seen this, like where whoever runs that store, like whoever the manager is really on top of things and they're not going to let anything slip by. So it's either a really good thing or a really bad thing. So hopefully it's a really good thing. I think in most cases that's going to be a really good thing for you. Wanted to know because I'm looking into getting a camera. I personally bought the Canon T7i. I bought like a whole bundle and got it for $750. If you buy it off Amazon, let me know and I'll give you a link because that'd be probably some hellacious commission. I'll give you a link for that, for the one you want to buy. I don't know if it's good or not though. I've never bought a camera as long as I've been doing YouTube. I've always used my phone. The only problem is like I'm not going to take a big ass camera in the store and try to film. Like even at Walmart, I would never do that because it's just like, "Hey, look at me. I'm filming in store like I'm not supposed to over here. Never mind my big camera." But I will use it like cuz I do film a lot like in my car, here now in my house. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know about lenses. I don't know. I don't know a lot about cameras. So penny items are supposed to be sent back to the distribution center. Actually, that's not true always. Either they're supposed to be put in the dumpster. Some lists, they're instructed to put them in the back of the store, and then some lists they are supposed to be sent back. Just depends on what the item is and what Dollar General wants them to do with the items. It's not always necessarily supposed to be. Do you guys ever wonder how, like, the Christmas this year, especially this year, I haven't seen that happen in previous years unless maybe it happened and I just wasn't aware of it. But where they put out the Christmas this year and the items were a penny already, it's because last year when they were told to remove those items off the sales floor, they were instructed to put them in the back of the store. And so a lot of stores never got rid of them. I guess when they're instructed to put them in the back of the store, eventually they're supposed to send them back or something. I don't really know how that works. I've never worked at Dollar General, but by accident, they end up putting them back out on the sales floor. And they're a penny. So that works out to our advantage. Yeah, so that's what's up. It's not that Christmas was a penny before they even put it out on the floor. It was like all actual last year's Christmas. So lucky to those people who got things for a penny for sure. Um Bradley? Who's Bradley? I don't know what you're talking about. I give all the information here. Sometimes people do ask me for like individual help or like tell people where to go. I mean all the information that I have is put out here. Like I don't I do have a way coming up where you guys can get like extra help, I guess, from me if you want like extra help. But it's not going to be free. It's not going to be expensive, but it's not going to be free. I'll be making a video about that soon. Telegram details, please. I usually have it in the description box. I don't think I put it in the description box of this particular video. I will add it down there. There's a couple different ways. You can either click on my Telegram link, download Telegram, and then do it that way. Or you can just download the Telegram app and search Krista Coupons. I come right up. So since the link's not down there, if you want to just download the Telegram app, it has like a blue logo. I think Susan put it on the screen. So there you go. Susan put it in the chat. So Telegram is free, yes. I will never slide anything by you that you have to pay for. I will make that very well known and say it 100 times over. I promise that. Always. I mean, you've never had to pay for anything. All the information that hold on a second. All the information that I will ever give will be here. You might get a little quicker if you pay, I guess. I hate to even say that before I'm going to tell you what I'm doing because you're going to be like, oh, this bitch is trying to get money from us. But it's not like that. You'll see soon. Don't think it's like that because it's not. It's not a big deal. You're going to see. The policy for shopping at Dollar General in order to screenshot it on your phone is on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. So you can go to my website, poweredbycoupons.com. I happen to be on it on my little handy dandy computer here. Now, I'm getting a new website, but when you go on my website, click on the penny list, right? And it brings it up here that I showed you, okay? Here, penny list. We're on this page right now on poweredbycoupons.com, okay? Go up here where it says how to penny shop at Dollar General. Bam. Okay, let it load. This website is slow, which is why I'm getting another one. Scroll down. There's the penny policy. I don't know if you can see, but it's right there. Right there. And there's all my helpful videos on how to penny shop. Some of them are older, actually, and some other information there. So that would be a good place to start. Right there. Okay. Does it drive you crazy when people ask the most obvious question over and over again? It does me for you. Depends on what the question is. Usually no. It probably should, but I know because I can see the analytics that a lot of people are completely new and have never been here before. What happens is, like people will land on somebody else's video sometimes, or even my video sometimes, and like see a penny shopping haul or something like that, right? And so in that video, I'm likely only going to say don't ask Dollar General employees for anything, and that I post a list on Monday. I used to not say that, so they don't even know that much. So anyway, then they subscribe, see me live, they jump on the live stream, and then they're just asking questions. That's why it doesn't bother me. Yeah. So some things do bother me, like if I say it 100 times in one video, and then somebody will be like, for the 101st time, blah, 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 blah. But for the most part, no. It's more important to me that they don't ruin penny shopping for everybody. So if I have to say it one more time, whatever. I'm getting paid, so. I've seen where they will take a permanent marker and put a little line through the UPC. Not sure why they do that. Do you have any idea, Krista? So only one of my stores, I think, does that. And it's when the item starts to clearance down, they will do that. I think they do that so they think it stops people from like reselling them. I don't really know. But they can still usually scan the barcode. So, do you have captions on this video? YouTube does that on their own. I've just agreed to have captions on my videos. YouTube decides whether or not it's a video that they're going to caption. All right, give the video a thumbs up, guys. If you have any more questions, just put them on the actual comments of this video. I'll do my my best to answer. You can also email me. My email is kristaramsey6@gmail.com. As long as you email me with a legitimate question. Oh, this is the kind of thing that annoys me. Okay, let me just tell you. Most people in my position do not give out their personal email. That is my personal business email address. So if somebody wants to like pay me, they email me there. I give you guys that email because y'all are my business. You know what I mean? Like y'all help my business. You watch my videos. It helps me and all that. But sometimes people will message me or email me and say, hey, what's on the penny list this week? And I'm like, hello. We do a video every single Monday. And I will, if you do that, most likely ignore you or send you the link to the video. So that does annoy me. If you're not willing to do any work on your own, then I'm not going to spoon feed it to you like a baby. If you are someone who needs extra help, like again, I'm coming with a way for you guys to get extra help if you need it. But you still, no matter what, even if you're like willing to pay for extra help, you have to do some things on your own. Like penny shopping is work. Sometimes people will comment too on my videos. Oh man, I missed a super chat. I'm so sorry. Sometimes people will comment on my videos like, this isn't true. I only found one item in 6 months or something crazy like that. But I don't think that, you know how like some jobs are just not for some people, like some people just aren't meant to work in customer service. Some people just aren't meant to be telemarketers. Some people just aren't meant to be YouTubers. Like, it's just the way it is, right? And I think it kind of goes the same with penny shopping. Some people just are not cut out to have what it takes to be a penny shopper. Like, they're not patient, usually, or they're not willing to look for things. Or they're a little bit entitled and they think it's going to be easy. Like it just doesn't work that way. So if you've been doing this for 6 months and you haven't found anything, you know, maybe penny shopping's not for you. DG Go is supposed to go away this month. Yes, it is. Because Dollar General come out with DG Go, and then they gave us the ability to scan for prices on the Dollar General couponing app the very next like month or something. So there still is going to be a branch of DG Go. It just will not be its own individual app. You will need the Dollar General couponing app. And so once you open the Dollar General couponing app, there's ability to use DG Go within that app. Or there was, and I believe that they're still going to be, but there's Dollar General announced a while back that they're going to do away with the DG Go, because there's no reason for them to have two apps that do the absolute same thing. That's just a waste of money, I'm sure. So, okay. Did I say the wrong grammar? If grammar bothers you, this is probably not for you. Okay. How much do the pinto beans retail for? I believe $1. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's $1. Where do you find the penny list? The penny list is sent to me by a Dollar General manager who is willing to lose their job so I can give the list to you guys. And I post the Dollar General penny list right here on my YouTube channel every single week, Monday at 11 a.m. It's also always posted on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. I've also been posting it on Instagram. I post it in the Telegram group and my Facebook group, which is called Powered by Pennies. If you can't find it one of them days or one of them ways, then I can't help your ass. Okay? The only thing on the list, just since this is so long, I'll tell you. There's only one thing on the list so far this week, and it's some pinto beans. I suspect there will be surprise pennies. Also, don't forget to check the green square shoes. But there's only one thing on the list. It's, hold on, I'll tell you. Ah, shit. How did I do that? And look, if you go on my website, oh man, it just changed as I showed you. You can go back and see the older Dollar General penny list too. So it's these beans. La Consenta Pinto Beans. It's a big can too, by the way. 19.75 ounce. It's a pretty big can, right? It's like, so that's like one of the, you know how they sell the Bush's baked beans in the big cans? I think it's like one that size. All right, I'm ending the video officially. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment on the video. Tell Jason, just comment, Jason, change the curtain. You see those blinds messed up underneath there and all? I guess I could do it my fucking self. But like, I'm married, and if my husband can't change a curtain for me, then why am I married? He will. He just always forgets. And so today I'm going to make him change this curtain. And I'm going to tell him y'all made such a big deal out of that ugly curtain. It's actually not a curtain. It's an old blanket, but whatever. Anyway, bye. Have a good day. Good luck. I'll be live. At least if you sign up for Telegram, if there are surprise pennies or anything that you need to know, I'll send it out there. Or if I'm going live, I'll tell you guys I'm going live. Okay.